He underwent a change. Underwent a change during mid-1970. I got stoned for the first time. I discovered Shakespeare, Dylan Thomas, and all that classic stuff. I read Moby Dick and went back as a junior taking creative writing classes. Job also later noted to his official biographer that I started to listen to music a whole lot, and I started to read more outside of just science and technology. Shakespeare, Plato. I loved King Lear when I was a senior. I had this phenomenal AP English class. The teacher was this guy who looked like Ernest Hemingway. Sao thống thật mua kế nữa? Ernest Hemingway. He took a bunch of us. He took a bunch of us snowshoeing. Snow pro shoes by chướng ing snowshoeing in Yosemite in Yosemite. During his last 2 years at Homestead High, Jobs developed two different interests. Electronics and literature. This dual interest were particularly reflected during Jobs' senior year, as his best friends were Wozniak and his first girlfriend, the artistic Homestead Jr., Chris Brennan, Brennan. Yep. So listen again. He underwent a change during mid-1970. I got stoned for the first time. I discovered Shakespeare, Dylan, Thomas, and all that classic stuff. I read Moby Dick and went back as a junior taking creative writing classes. Job also later noted to his official biographer that I stated to listen to music a whole lot, and I started to read more outside of just science and technology. Shakespeare, Plato. I love King Lear. When I was a senior, I had this phenomenal AP English class. The teacher was this guy who looked like Ernest Hemingway. He took a bunch of us snowshoeing in Yosemite. During his last 2 years at Homestead High, Jobs developed two different interests, electronics and literature. These dual interests were particularly reflected during Jobs' senior year, as his best friend were Wozniak and his first girlfriend, the artistic Homestead junior Christians Brennan. តោះឥឡូវយើងសាកល្បងមើលមានពាក្យណាយើងអត់ចេះក្នុងប្រយោគទី1អត់ចេះអានណាអត់ទាន់និយាយរឿងអត់ចេះបកប្រែនិយាយអត់ចេះអានសិន underwent ពាក្យប្លែកមែន underwent a change មានអីប្លែកទេ change ចុះប្រយោគនេះមានអីពាក្យប្លែក
stone ឆើ
stone យើងត្រូវពាក្យដែលផ្សំមួយវាគឺ get stone
get stone
yeah ហ៎មួយទៀត I discovered រហូតដល់នេះណាជាពាក្យដែលយើងអត់ចេះអាន
classic អីគេឆើអានេះ
classic stuff yeah stuff the stuff for stuff discover
ឈើ Shakespeare ណាអាហ្នឹងអើយឈ្មោះគេមែន
បាទអក្សរធំមិនស្អាតឈ្មោះ
ចាញ់អានបានទេបើឈើ
Shakespeare ដូចអ្នកចម្រៀងល្បីឈ្មោះ Shakespeare ប៉ុន្តែនេះគឺជាអ្នកនិពន្ធប្រឡោមលោកមនោសញ្ចេតនា Shakespeare Dylan Thomas and all that classic stuff I read Moby Dick and went back as a junior taking creative writing class ពាក្យណាទៅ
creative
តែមួយហ្នឹងឯង junior គេ junior
កម្រិតទាប
yeah junior កម្រិតទាបតែអត់សួរគឺទៅចោលអត់ highlight តែអត់ highlight គឺអត់ទៅបកទេ Job also later note his official that I started to listen music a whole lot and I started to read more outside of the just science and technology.
Biographer
Yeah.
Science.
Whole lot. Whole lot.
Cha science.
Science. Whole
Cha
lot.
a whole lot.
Whole lot.
Plato. Cha nói chung cái ba mình.
Okay, Plato.
Cha technology năng ơi but chai chia mình cha.
Yes, technology. I love King Lear. King Lear ឈ្មោះគេឈ្មោះ King Lear. When I was King Lear នេះជាអ្នកនិពន្ធប្រឡំលោកតាមចិត្តណាអញ្ចឹងគាត់ស្រឡាញ់មិនមែនស្រឡាញ់មនុស្សស្រីទេណាគាត់ស្រឡាញ់អ្នកនិពន្ធ When I was a senior I had this phenomenal AP English class. Senior ផ្ទុយនឹង junior មកយល់ junior កម្រិតទាប senior កម្រិតខ្ពស់ phenomenal. The teacher was this guy who was the Ernest.ឈ្មោះគេសធំ Ernest Hemingway.
This guy cha.
Huh? Guy. Yeah, Guy. Hello, Guy. He took a bunch of us snowshoeing in Yosemite.
Cho trái An là lành bunch of us năng An ở dưới dưới tình mực.
He took a bunch of us.
Trái An cho cái lâu ấy.
Bunch of us. A bunch of us. Bunch. Vậy tiếp đấy.
Cho An là bị Yosemite nằm đó tiền.
Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Okay. Yosemite. Sao thống? Yosemite.
Snowshoeing cha.
Snowshoeing. During his last 2 years at Homestead High, Job developed 2 different interests, electronics and literature.
Literature.
During.
Cha different ơi bị bạ men cha.
Difficult ពិបាក difference ភាពផ្សេងគ្នាភាពខុសគ្នា interest ពីលើមកញ៉ាំ lost interest មកញ៉ាំនេះ lost interest
តែខ្ញុំមិនបានរៀនណាចា
ខ្ញុំអត់បានរៀនខ្ញុំអត់មើល
ហ្នឹងហើយអត់បានរៀនទេអត់បានមើលទៀត
រវល់លាងចាន
ហ្នឹងហើយចាហ្នឹង
ហើយចាខ្ញុំដើម្បីរឿងលាងចានហ្នឹង These dual interests were particularly reflected during Job's senior year as the best friends were on the job. Dual, yeah.
Particularly. Thay biệt gọn nâng cho nhầm ai chân.
Reflected.
Reflected.
Yeah, did.
Artistic. Artistic.
Artistic.
Artistic.
Artistic.
Yeah. So dual, particularly, reflected, artistic, homestead. Yeah. Lại phụ trợ mình. Okay, stop. Mà là dừng mới biết tìm môi bao giờ? Underwent. Underwent. Anh nói trên một biết là undergo. Go là chữ went này nè. Cho nên underwent. Underwent. So yeah, underwent.
Underwent.
Me.
Underwent.
Mấy niên.
Underwent.
When ít mê nhỉ? Underwent nhỉ? Underwent.
Nó ngày.
Don't tiệt. Ít mê. Read again.
Underwent.
Yeah, underwent. Godstone. So yeah.
Godstone.
Ít mê.
Godstone.
Mấy niên.
Godstone.
Discover. So yeah.
Discover.
Ít mê.
Discover.
Mấy niên.
Discover.
Cái vào mình là cái.
Qua là cái.
Cái nhóm chắc.
Classic stuff. So yeah.
Classic stuff.
Ít mê.
Classic stuff.
Mấy niên.
Classic stuff.
Ok. Hãy to tới một tiết để cho anh mà đón từ tạm về bao giờ nữa. Creative.
Creative.
Creative. Creative.
Biographer.
Biographer.
Biographer. Biographer.
A whole lot.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. A whole lot.
Science.
Science.
Science. Science.
Rất là tuyệt nữa. Science.
Science.
Senior.
Senior.
Senior. Senior.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Guy.
Guy.
Guy. Guy.
Bunch.
Bunch.
Bunch. Bunch.
Bun. Bun. Bạn nó bun. Bunch.
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 Bunch. Đôi lunch. Thầy trò chứ nghe. Lunch. Bunch. Đầu tiên. So yeah. Bunch.
Bunch.
Bunch. Bunch.
Mình mới là bon nữa. Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
Snow. Ôi trời lộn. Snowshoeing. Snowshoeing.
Shoe.
Shoe. Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
During.
during,
during,
different interests,
different interests,
different interests,
literature,
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 literature, đón chưa chưa?
literature.
Literature,
Ta chưa ngọt ăn liter chẳng nghe, literature, lươn tình, literature,
literature,
yes.
literature,
Jewel,
jewel,
mình sửa lên. Particularly,
particularly,
reflected,
reflected,
artistic,
artistic,
okay, good. Rồi giá muốn cái từng ó an tả so để chơi riêng mấy nhân thế đạt mà nhé tỏ một tiết ít mấy tỏ một tiết mình nhỉ. Let's go 1 2 3.
underwent, Godstone, discover, classic stuff, creative, biograph, peer meta,
Biographer,
biographer, a whole lot, science, senior, phenomenal,
yeah.
guys, bunch, snow showing,
Shoot,
during,
snowshoeing,
snow showing, during, different interests, literature, jewel, particularly, reflected, artistic, that's all.
underwent, Godstone, discover, classic stuff, creative, biographer, a whole lot, science, senior, phenomenal, phenomenal, guy, bond, snowshoeing, during, different interests, literature, jewel, particularly, reflected, artistic. That's all.
yes. Mấy niệm
underwent, Godstone, discover, classic stuff, creative, biographer, a whole lot, science, senior, phenomenal, guy, bunch, chứ thật là bunch, snowshoeing, during, different, interest, literature, jewel, literature, jewel, particularly, reflected, artistic.
Yeah, artistic. Okay, good. Underwent, men underwear na thì underwear rồi. It's called underwear đấy. It mean.
Score.
Mình nên ăn score lên.
Mày đi score cho ba chờ.
Mình
score sáng chờ.
Thôi nhớ đặt coi cho bác cho ai.
So just call underwear.
Có tặng oi kia rằng
Còn ngon nè.
Qua đó
Ồ,ក្រុមគេមួយគ្នា underwear ខ្មែរយើងហៅ Leo ណា តិចអត់ស្គាល់វា underwent ដល់ពេល underwent គឺជាពាក្យថា undergo តែ undergo ហ្នឹងស្អីគេ go ទៅហ៎ចេះដល់ពេល undergo
Under crowd.
tàu crowd
វាគេអត់បកទៅចង់ទេ undergo វាមានន័យថាធ្វើទទួល undergo
chưa
undergo គាត់ undergo suffer គាត់ទទួលរងការពិបាកអញ្ចឹង he undergo a change គាត់បានទទួលយកការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរ undergo គាត់ទទួលយកការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរ yeah mean undergo yeah he undergo got stoned stone ដុំថ្ម ស៊ីដុំថ្ម he got stoned គេគប់គេចោលគាត់ដុំថ្ម discover រកឃើញរុករកឃើញស្រាវជ្រាវឃើញ classic stuff classic នឹង